Wonder how fast intelligent machines run on 5G? At MMU, you'll find the answer. Wonder how creative content and online businesses are mastered? At MMU, you'll find the answer. Wonder how cybersecurity and law function? At MMU, you'll find the answer. Find out all these and many more at Multimedia University, because MMU is you, leading the digital future. Visit mmu.edu.my.
Hi guys, it has been a very long time. Welcome to Career Matters podcast where all your careers matter. So today Dee is the only one who are in the studio and I really is at Siti Hasma Digital Library because today we have a very special event going on in LP. So we have Career Connection which has been organized by Career Connect MMU. So shall we go in and see what's going on inside? Let's go. Okay. So, if you want to know, we just have our career connection previously in Malacca, and now it is the turn for the Cyberjaya campus. All right, so let's go. So, if you At the right side of LP, we have many company here. We have Fine, we have uh, KPNG, we have AIA, we have Resume, and many more company are at the right side of our LP. So let's go to the left side of the LP then. Let's go. So for your information, Career Connection is open to all of MMU students. So don't waste your opportunity and come here. So at the left side of the LP, we also have many various companies, which include CI, TTI, Theodore, Cheng& Co, PSA, MCO, and many company that we will interview during the session later. Okay. So I will see you soon after this. So it's time for the podcast session. Let's go back to D at the Conti. All right, see you soon.
Okay, hello everyone. Thank you so much to Ree. We're back with Career Matters podcast where all your careers matters. And hello everyone, I'm Dee, and thank you so much for being here today. Because it's been a while we haven't have our podcast. Because last month we had our career fair MMU, the big career fair. Just now it's just the Career Connections where we have around 20 companies that came to MMU to visit our internship students and also final year students to talk a little bit about their career or maybe job opportunities for them to check it out. So to all internship students and also final year students, don't forget to go to LP to check out all the companies that came for Career Connections. So back to our episode for this week. This month. So this month is a little bit special because I'm only alone. I'm alone here. This is hard for me because usually I have Ree beside me, but I'm only alone today, so it's okay. But we're just gonna continue our episode this week. This week, our topic for this episode is the importance of networking. Networking is very tough. You would say that you want to talk to a friend also, you want to get to know somebody is also hard. Just imagine networking with the real people in the industry. They are in a certain level. We are still the fresh grad, like new students, still learning, still trying to get our baby steps into the industry. So I am sure everybody is having the same problem as I am. So that's why we have invited a very special guest, which is Mr. Darren Law, which is the NLP Master Practitioner, Sales Training Specialist, Skyward Development Group Talent Learning Manager. The name is long, so I'm sure he has a lot of experience that he can share with us today. So, hello, Mr. Darren.
Hello, Dee. Thanks for having me here. Hello,
Thank you
everyone.
so much. Thank you so much for coming here today. So,
Okay.
I would like Mr. Darren to explain a little bit about yourself and also what company are you representing today.
Okay, I'm coming from a psychology background and working in a different industry as a trainer. So not only a corporate trainer, but a fitness trainer as well. So that is my passions. And moving up to the current, I work in Skyward Development Group. So I handle all the staff developments for the whole company.
So the fitness industry, and then you jump to the corporate industry. So there must be like a catalyst. There must be a reason kenapa you daripada psychology lepas tu jump to corporate. Ataupun mesti macam ada networking ke apa ke, see the keyword networking. You network dengan orang masa psychology and then suddenly you jump into the corporate world. So how did it go?
Very interesting. So when I joined as a fitness or personal trainer, I'm a certified personal trainer. I got this friend of mine in the gym who referred me to work as a PE coach in an international school, Wesley Methodist. So that's where my first networking outcomes. From
PE
this
coach.
Yes. So from there, I plan to move into another industry as a trainer. That is my passion actually. So I did not look for a job, but the job looked for me.
Whoa.
Honestly,
See?
my only first approach to look for actively look for a career would be my first job as a personal trainer.
Personal
Back to
trainer.
2010 when I
2010.
freshly graduated from university.
So with who did you network and then suddenly you became PE teacher and then suddenly you go into the sales manager life?
You wouldn't know who you mingle around, but my key belief would be so long there's a human being, be kind with them, and you will find a lot of surprises in your life.
They just suddenly.
Yes, it will just manifest in your life without you knowing. So I was always use the analogy like plant the seed, and you are going to harvest by maybe someday. You wouldn't know, but only God know.
Just plant as many as you can and then
Yes.
just see where did you grow.
Yes,
So that is why networking is very important. So my question is, what is networking to you?
For me, networking, a layman term, is about connecting one human being to another one. Network, yeah.
After satu,
Yeah. Yes.
and then dia jadi besar.
Yes.
So I think that is very important. Even myself, whenever I go to even in our career connect, we go to career connections, we go to career fair. I try to connect with as many as I can, and then suddenly offer will come by itself. You don't
Yes.
have to beg, because in this era, there's so many opportunity.
Yes, correct. I always believe that people say I lack of opportunity. I don't believe in this statement.
Yes, betul.
Yeah, so-
Actually, you have to just try.
You are right. It's just
Don't
that are you
be afraid.
exposed or not? That where the
Yes.
opportunity can see you or not, or whether can you see that opportunity? Are you ready to see that?
Yeah.
So there are many different factors, but do you have the first step out from your comfort zone? Yeah. So
Do you think networking is important for students to get a job?
definitely. Let me give you an example. If I'm a person who are very passive, and I'm a scholar in the school, so after I graduated as a fresh grad, I look for a job. Compared to another persons who are actively involved in a lot of activities in the school, like society, clubs, any organizations, who do you think that they have a bigger chance to let the outsiders or the market understand about you, which you exist over here, where the market is looking for the resources?
Tapi kan, you said like there's two different kind of people, yang scholars and then yang active. Scholars, they're bijak, they're intelligent, they excel in everything. So kenapa like people still lagi nak cari orang yang macam very active in a curriculum, tapi actually you guys need skills. So student yang cemerlang ni lah patutnya get more opportunities.
Not necessary yang cemerlang only active. What I mean is that if apple to apple, both also cemerlang, yeah, they are all the scholar.
Yeah.
But one being active, one being passive, yeah, in their so-called outside activities. So the exposure will make a difference in their career move, yeah, because of the exposures. But I'm not talking about social media exposures. That one is a different story. I'm talking about face to face. You let people know that, hey, who are you? Who is Darren? Who is D? Then when you're ready for certain tasks or certain quests, people will think like, okay, now I need someone that specializes in this field. Oh, D is the one. Rather than I need someone specialized in making coffee. I don't know who to look for. So the market is looking for people, but you are not ready yet or not exposed yet for the market to know, hey, I'm exist over here. Hey, look at me. Therefore, they need social media to expose themselves, right? But if you have a very good networking, well, I don't see social media. Social media is a plus point, but you already have a group of hidden networking media with you, which is going to help you to push you even further. You have the special advantage, I would say.
So let's say like we have like two kinds of resume. One resume is like fall flat, but macam okay lah, not that active a little bit, but the skills that the company wants is there.
Okay.
Compared to someone that is like average, they have the skills, but they are very active. So what makes you macam, okay, I want this, the one that macam active. Why?
Nowadays, I think we are too much on social medias compared to 10 years ago, 20 years ago. So we are very good at social medias, the media which I can't see you. What is lacking now will be the face-to-face interactions. Yeah. So when we interview, like I interview a lot of candidates, I'm looking for those who can interact with me rather than those who keep quiet and be passive. Like in my company, we are very much driven with the core value of dare to lead, be proactive in other words. So we want someone to dare to question, dare to make suggestions compared to those who diam-diam, but you are both also a scholar. I would choose that as my my future employee.
So let's say during the interview lah, you ask questions kan, and then dia tak boleh nak answer. Bukan, maksudnya macam dia macam macam salah jawab. Would you macam reject dia?
No,
it's just a tricky questions lah.
Just like normal conversations, and I will see how you respond, how deep you think about that questions, and how well you answer me. Yeah, if let's say I ask you a question, what do you think about the politics, or what do you think about the school, or what do you think about the food, example. So if you are good at networking, you have a lot of answer because you're used to it to talk with people. Yeah, and just put one side about whether you are introvert or extrovert. Yeah, when you are in the working field, you need to change your gear into extrovert.
Yes, definitely.
Agree? Yeah, so
you cannot just keep quiet. Kalau keep quiet, orang takkan cakap dengan you.
Yes.
Or people don't care about you. You have to come to the person.
Yeah, and now a lot of students they think as a scholar, I think I deserve the job compared to those who are not. Unfortunately, the market is not looking at that perspective. So we have a lot of scholars now, but we are looking even more on the people interactions, your interpersonal relationship, and your intrapersonal, yourself and with others. Yeah.
So that's very important, okay, guys? Intrapersonal is very important. Whether you're introvert or extrovert, just talk to everyone. You don't know where your opportunities comes. So my next question is, when actually should students start to network? Maybe first year, foundation year?
Well, since young.
Since young, straightforward, since young, okay? Maybe early 17 would have started networking.
Yeah, I will encourage my son, who is 2.5 years old, to mingle around. So I want him to be not a social phobia kind of personality. So the exposure is very important, your surrounding. So it's not like you only learn how to socialize when you're in college time. No, it won't happen in that way. Build your social life, your networking since young. Young means maybe from a primary school or even kindergarten. Yeah, then you build up your skill. It's not about network, it's about your skill, how to deal with people.
How to talk.
Yes, how to communicate effectively, how to convince, influence people. That is more important. And when you go up to that, your teenagers stage, your teenage stage, or even after college, you're already there, you know.
I think something like that, you cannot go for classes.
Very hard.
Yeah,
it's
will
practical.
Be hard.
It's not theory. I can teach you all the theories with your psychology background.
But it also macam depends on you. Kalau macam if you do it, then you will get the experience. Kalau you tak buat, then you're just gonna stick there forever.
Yes. So some people, they are, I wouldn't say they are born with being extroverts, but they are in that path, I would say. So there are some that are introvert. But I always believe that you can be nurtured, your skill. It depends on whether you want it or not.
Tak semua introvert have to be introvert at every situation.
Not really.
You have to try and learn how to be extrovert.
Yes, yeah. Extrovert, introvert means how you gather the energy. It's not whether you dare to talk or not. It's two different things. A lot of people, they will use that to label
Themselves. They like to label themselves.
I'm
I'm introvert.
Yes.
I'm extrovert. I think I don't label myself as those kind of things. Because sometimes I also get tired talking to people like in 2 hours just talking. You can get very tired. So I don't label myself as extrovert or introvert. I just, when there's a time I need to be introvert, I'll be introvert.
You are right. A lot of people, they think, hey, Darren, how come today your energy is very low? Not my energy is low. It's just that I choose to be my me time.
Yes.
Yeah, to rejuvenate.
Dia charge balik. Letak balik bateri.
Yes.
Just to macam, okay, I need some space.
Yes.
Give me some space.
Correct.
Usually when I need space, I'll just macam sorang-sorang begitu balai. And then suddenly people will come to me macam, Adi, are you okay? You depressed? Kata, no, I'm not depressed. I just need my me time. So macam benda tu sometimes people don't understand actually. It's yourself. Whether you want to be introvert or you want to be extrovert, it's your decision.
Correct.
At the right time, at the right place.
Correct.
So,
Therefore, we don't use networking and introvert extroverts to be the limiting belief or the limiting factor. You can't tell me that, Darren, because I'm introvert, therefore networking is very hard for me. No, I would say that is your choice, whether you want to mingle around or connect with others, or you choose not to. There are people who are extroverts, they choose not to mingle around, they choose to be in their comfort zone.
okay, what do you think, what kind of advice that you can give to introvert person that claims to be introvert? What kind of steps they have to do in order for them to, I have to be active. So how do I want to be active so that I don't label myself as introvert?
Look for your passion, I would say, the things that you really enjoy to do. I believe when you are enjoying certain activities, you'll be open up and to communicate with others. Examples, if I love doing cooking, so I will mingle around and to talk with those who have the same interest with me, or the same hobby, or the same passions.
When you have the same interest, you automatically will talk to them and
Definitely.
Gonna have a long conversation.
Yes,
So
yes.
don't blame yourself as introvert or anything. Just do your best.
Correct. So, how people will ask me, so how to do your networking? How to network, Darren? My tips is pick your passions or your interest point or topics to talk with. That's the best part that you can kickstart your networking skill. Because you might not be comfortable with talking with people, but that will be a path for you to kickstart your
I
networking.
think maybe start with family first.
Yes, it can be, but I would say family. I suppose you might have a better networking with your family or relative members, but unfortunately, that's where the biggest gap ever compared to those peers or even friends. Because we assume that, hey, family, you should understand me. So I don't have to talk.
Oh, faham. Like macam,
So how to
you
network?
understand already, I'm introvert, so don't talk to me. Macam tu
Yeah, you should understand me. So the word is, you should understand me. So if you think that, start with family is what is I would consider it as the hardest part, because you know me, I know you, especially uncle, auntie, your relative, then you might be just keep quiet and malu lah.
She understand that why I'm quiet.
Yeah. You know me since young. Now I'm 24, 25. So you should know, right? You should know. In fact, it's not. Yeah.
So for example, if this introvert person, they go to career fair, they want to be someone that can network. So what kind of questions they can start first?
You mean career fair?
Not career fair lah, I mean conference. You want to
Okay.
talk to like industry people. For
Okay.
example, I want to talk to you, I'm introvert.
Okay.
So what kind of first question they can start to make the conversation?
Well, very easy. Just say, hey, how are you? I'm Darren. So what do you do? Just create a platform, or I would say, use your curiosity to kickstart a networking.
Can we use the 5W1H?
You can. Who are you?
What
Where
are
you
you?
come from? Why you are here? I think it's a bit weird, but yeah, you can. That can be one of the guidelines, but not too awkward. That why you're here? Very obvious. I'm here for career fair. Hello. You can, yeah, or even you can just crack a joke like, "Hey, I saw your bag. Your bag is unzipped. Just be careful." You can just kickstart the conversations, and that's where your networking can go on. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll take a little break for a little bit break. We're gonna, introduce to all of the viewers about our new intake. We're gonna have a new intake. Oh, okay, no, we're not gonna talk about our new intake. We're gonna go to Ri right now for a crossover from Siti Hasma Digital Library. We're gonna see what is going on there and what kind of companies that they are offering. So let's check it out.
Okay, hi guys again. So, Heidi, I'm currently at the new cafe that located just beside our beloved library. It is called Hishi and it's literally just opened like this week. So, if you can see around, you can see how like beautiful aesthetics vibe that they have, a very great ambience. So, how about we see the menu that they serve here? Can you see in front how beautiful it's looking? The so if you want to get some drink, if you're thirsty before studying in the library, you can just come here at Hishi Cafe. Okay, alright. So let's go back to the career connection event, shall we? Alright, so I guess a few of you want to know what is actually career connection. So it is just like a mini career fair that we organize hari itu. But today we have like 23 companies that scattered around LP and we're going to interview some of them today, right now. Okay, so how about we go to the first company, to the Reskill. Alright, let's go. So now I'm currently at the Reskill booth. So today with me is Puan Aimi Salma from Reskill. So Assalamualaikum Puan Salmi Aimi.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay. So can I ask you about what is your role on student career development via Reskill?
Okay. First of all, thank you for having us from Reskills to come to MMU. Okay. So basically, for today, our role is to have this resume clinic for the students to check their resume and to enhance their resume. And also, we are giving Reskills complimentary free accounts for those who check their resume. It is sponsored by those who are who support us in this global reskilling movement, where this global reskilling movement is a project, it's a CSR project from us to enhance and to let the students have reskills and upskillings for their future. Okay, so it's a 1-year complimentary access for the students.
Alright, so thank you very much. So you guys, MMP, if you want to check your resume, do come to the Reskill booth located at the right LP. Okay, thank you for Amy. Okay, alright. So let's go to another booth, which is just a startup company called Fine. Okay. So now we have arrived at the Fine booth. So I am with Mr. Han. Right.
Hi, nice to meet you guys. Hello.
Okay, alright. So Mr. Han, would you like to share with us and all of our MMU peeps what is actually Fine and what do you guys do?
All right. So Fine, we are actually a HR firm and we specialize in recruitment. So think of it this way: we actually have our own headhunters. They're consultants that give advice and guidance to candidates, fresh grads, or people with working experience in terms of what they want to do and whether we can find them a job. We also have our HR tech site where we have a job portal. So a lot of these companies have actually onboarded on our site. You can look for internships as well as fresh grad roles here.
Okay, I see. So that's very interesting that so they do have their own portal for anyone who's looking for job and also internship opportunity. So if you're searching for one, do go through Fine. Fine. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Han. Thank you for the interview. Okay, so I think we can go to the next LP, right? LP. So let's go. Let's go. So Career Connection, we also provide free workshop and training, and as our title today, importance of networking. So I highly suggest you guys to come here and build your networking lah. Okay. So we have another company here. It is called Theodore Sendian Berhad, and together with me is Mr.
Edward, yeah. I'm Edward. Hi.
Edward. Okay. So, Mr. Edward, we'd like to share with all of our audience what is Theodore Sinar Berhad and what do you do, and what is your role today in the career fair, mini career fair?
Okay, so Theodore is actually a HR consultancy. We do mainly recruitments for our clients, right? So I'm coming here today as a consultant, as a counselor to speak with the students to roughly understand what are their career aspects and maybe what sort of career development they are looking at, and we will advise according to their requirements. Yep.
I see. So, in summary, you are consultant for students who are trying to figure out what they want lah.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
So thank you very much, Mr. Theodore. Okay.
Thank you for having
Alright, thank you. So that's Theodore Sinar Berhad, and we also have another one here, right just next side, right the side, which is PSA, Pacific Selatan Agency, which is a logistic company. So I'm talking with Mr. Wong. Yeah. So here, Mr. Wong. Hi.
Hi, hello.
Okay. So Mr. Wong, we would like to share with our audience, what is PSA and what you do and what do you offer today?
Okay, basically we are a shipping company. It's a logistic company. If a bigger group, we are considered as a supply chain. Okay, so actually we are looking for the values of a division and like export documentation. We are looking for some finance staff, also IT, HR. There's a various of a vacancy available for all the students. And of course we will provide this kind of development, career development, and also we'll give the training. And then also one thing, logistics is good that because we are not only dealing with Malaysia, we are dealing with the various of the country. So you have got the exposure to the various of country. You can know their culture. This is what we can provide to our student.
Okay, I see. So do you offer like job opportunity in a global scale lah?
Yes. So because logistics, shipping, we not only dealing Malaysia, we can dealing with like Taiwan, in Chinese, different culture you can learn. Yeah. And then also during the pandemic times, actually logistics doing very well. Because even during the war times, supply chain cannot be stopped. So I'm lucky that we are in the correct industry.
Okay, so guys, if you're interested in logistics, you can come here at the left wing of LP. Visit Pacific Selatan Agency. Sorry, starter sikit. Okay. All right. So that is all, guys, that we have with the time that I'm provided. So we are here until 5 p.m. today. Do visit us. There are plenty. I counted. We already we have like 23 company across the LP today scattering around. So if you want, especially for the second year, third year, you want to search for internship and everything, do come to Career Connection at LP SHDL. We have until 5 p.m. We have like another 2 hours. Come here. So that's all from Re at the library. Go back to studio with D. Bye bye. See you next week. That was mine. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much to read. There's so many information that we got. We have, I saw post laju, PSA. There's also resume clinic. So I think a lot of students can benefit from that, because I'm sure that most of us are not sure about our resumes. And also KPMG is one of the big 4 companies, especially for IT students. I'm pretty sure about that. So most of the students would benefit from it. And also right now, we are having our intake July, especially the students, SPM leavers, the ones that just leave their school. This is your time to register. all of the benefits that you can get is in the portal. There's scholarships, informations, and courses information in the website. Do check out in www.mmu.edu.my for all the information for you to check it out to join MMU. If you join MMU, you're gonna see me or you're gonna see Ree in campus. So don't forget to register for the July intake. Okay, there's gonna be very exciting activities gonna be done for you. Okay, we're back in our podcast where all your careers. We are back with Career Matters podcast where all your careers matters. Thank you so much, Ree, for the insights in Siti Hasma Digital Library, and don't forget to go to He and She cafe, whatever that you call it. It's a He and She. Don't forget to get your drinks. It's very affordable. It's MMU have set a cafe for you guys to enjoy your coffee, to enjoy your croissant, your donuts after class or before the class. Just go enjoy it, and it's very affordable. So don't forget to stop by at He and She cafeteria. So back to our podcast. So just now we were talking about networking, how to network, why we should network, and what's the importance of networking. So what do you think the benefit of networking as a person, as a student, and also to the world, to the industry? So what is the benefit of networking?
You see, we need to understand what is the purpose of networking is to connect.
Yes.
Yeah, like what we have over here in the hall just now. Actually, they are providing a platform to connect one human being to another. So, what is the benefit of it? You will see the world from a different perspective because of that connections. A lot of people, they don't know. Just give you my examples. I wouldn't know that a trainer can be in a lot of different industry until I network with the right persons, or I have a big enough network in me to expand my view or my experience. So for myself, that would be the experience part that I gain. For knowledge part, you will gain even better from the network because people are willing to share with you what is happening out there, which you might not get in the social media or even in the news. Some what we so called the insider news.
Is it because they actually experience it and then they share it too?
There are a lot of things which is not exposed out, but we know because we have that instant connection or that close connection with certain people. Yeah, so that's where the precious part of the connection is to provide us all this valuable info or even first-hand info.
Have you ever met someone that, because just now you said about the right person, I bet you're going to meet the wrong person a lot more than the right person.
Well, there's no such thing we call it the good or bad persons or even the wrong person. It is a very contextual base. You might be so-called the right persons now, but when in a different context, you might be wrong. Examples. When I'm here, I'm looking for a doctor to cure my headache. That doctor might be the right person to look for. But now I have some back pain. My bone is, misaligned. That doctor might not be the right person to meet. I need to meet another person. Yes. So it's a very contextual base. We so call it. Yeah.
Okay. So after you connect with people, right? You network with people. Do you think it's important for them to maintain, or just, I'm just gonna wait for you to, for like an apple. You're just gonna wait for it to fall down, or you have to I have to keep looking at the apple.
Wow. Maintain. I would say it is good to maintain your relationship with anyone, but you need to know who are the main persons to maintain. Honestly speaking, we only have 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to choose.
8 hours for sleep. 8 hours to have fun, 8 hours to do the work.
You are right. And you are who you are with the 5 people that you're closest with. So choose the network that you can benefit the most in terms of what you really want. If you want to become a trainer like me, mingle around with those famous or well-known trainers, learn from them. If you want to learn from investment, look for those guru or those experts who are good at that, because you don't have much energy to entertain a lot of people. Yeah, you need to know how to play with your energy and look for the right persons per se.
I mean, yeah, you have to have the good energy. How do you define as a good, okay, what kind of impression, how do you, okay, when I talk to you, how do you address, what kind of impression that you have for these new students? Usually like you want to give everything, or you just, how is it?
To your student. Okay, my first impression when I reach here, I feel the dynamic and also the vibrant from your team.
Okay.
I feel that like, wait, how come they are like one family? They can mingle around and they are very high up. That's my first impression, honestly. I was like, wow, MMU, wow, the staff here, the students here, they are kind of different vibes or the energy level, yeah, compared to others. So energy can influence and it can transfer as well. So when you meet someone, you know kind of whether the person is energy giver or energy sucker. So those who are suck your energy, they will tend to give you a lot of negative kind of thinking, thoughts, or even some conversation, a negative kind of conversation, complaining, yeah, telling you what they can't do. If you have that kind of positive energy, resourcefulness, they will tell you what can you do, where can you get your resources, how to achieve it. So these are what I call it, the positive and the good energy that you should mingle around and you stick with them. Yeah.
So a little bit of psychology punya questions again. You
Please.
you told me about the negative energy. So when you when you go to conference and you talk to people, suddenly you get the negative energy. How do you encounter it?
I would say just transform it. Why you need to encounter it? People are giving you like, hey, this one cannot lah, tak boleh pakai lah, you know. Do you have any ideas how to fix it? So rather than just counter back, you need to like calm down and understand. So what is your actual issue or problem now? Perhaps the person's complain to you not because of that particular thing. Hey, the water is not nice. Maybe because of other issues, the hidden issues you might not know. So it is good. The first thing would be clarify first. Ask. So can I understand further what is this all about? Rather than respond immediately or react immediately. Only animals will react. People or human beings need to respond. Respond and react requires what we call it, a gap, a freedom to choose your words, your thinking. That's where our humans are different from animals. Maybe you can say we are animals, yeah, but yeah, we have the ability to choose to respond. But only animals can react, they can't respond. That is different from my point of view.
Is it okay? For example, for somebody that I love to talk. I am talkative. So, do you think like talkative is a negative thing or like a good thing in networking world?
Well, it goes back to the context. Right? So if you need someone to entertain you or you need someone to hype up the event, you need someone to talk a lot and to have the ability and the skills to energize people, right? Takkan you go to the funeral, you still remain talkative, right?
You cannot do that. That is rude.
Or you are going to a conference where people are so serious, or a court, you know, the lawyer and the judge are there, and you are being talked. So it's not appropriate. You must know the context well. There's no so-called right or wrong if you are talkative or you are introvert or you are just, a passive person. You're all very contextual based. So you must know the right place to do the right thing.
Okay, so what is your advice for people that always say, I don't want to go to conference, I don't know what to talk. You know, conference is very big name. Usually people that are very intelligent, so many experience, they come to the conference and they can talk. Like you can talk to people that have many experience. Suddenly me, I came with no experience, just want to talk to you. So what kind of advice would you give to these kind of people?
Well, first things, a lot of people, especially fresh grad or students, they have this mindset where if I go to this conference, people are more superior than me.
Yeah.
Therefore, I do not know how to start a conversation because you are superior than me. But what if you are, I perceive that group of people as a friend or as a human being. I'm not superior than you, I'm neither superior or inferior than anyone. Then the conversation will be very smooth and very natural. So it's the self-limiting belief that holds
So it's the
back.
mindset.
You're right. So you can just go there, as I say, you can just go there and say, hey, my name is Darren. So I'm just curious about what makes you guys to be here to join this conference. Yeah, I'm a fresh grad and I would like to know more about what is this all about. Would you like to share with me a little bit? Those who are very successful or those who are at that level, so-called, they won't penalize you or they won't put you down because you are fresh grad, and they are more willing to share with you, oh well, this is what, and by the way, I'm the managing director of this company. So what you can do, ask the next questions. Oh, managing director, what do you really do?
Is it the right question or
why not? So you see, another limiting belief will be, am I asking stupid questions?
Yeah, it's very tricky there. So it's so scary sometimes when you go to conference. Am I asking the right question or the wrong question? Am I stupid or something?
Okay, a right or wrong question, who define it right or wrong? You or the persons? So it's about the students who define, oh, I'm asking stupid questions. Oh gosh, man, where should I put my face, you know?
Yeah.
It's all about you yourself, but how do you know how the next persons think about you? They might be thinking, wow, your question is very interesting. And I never thought about that. No one asking me what is a MD do in their daily life. You know, so most likely will be you yourself limiting yourself, not others. Once you break through that limiting belief or that wall, you can see a whole new world. That's where you
Nothing stops you.
Yes, you are right. And for you, networking is like a piece of cake, like ice kacang, you know, like chendol. You will just enjoy doing that.
I think it needs practice. You have to practice.
Yes, and people always say, I got no confidence, I got low self-confidence.
Just try.
Confidence only comes when
With
you
practice.
keep doing it.
Yeah.
Confidence will not come before you do something. Yeah. If you are afraid of giving a talk or like now podcast, 1 time, 2 time, 3 times you attend with a lot of errors or mistake,
Yeah.
is fine.
When
The
it
4th
come-
time,
You will be better.
yes, and your confidence will come, and people will ask you, so where your confidence comes from? I don't know, I just feel okay.
I
and
just feel okay.
Yeah.
Just do it.
yeah. So it's from practice. It's not
Yeah.
from here, but practice.
Do you think confidence is a talent? Because sometimes people say, you're born with confidence. I don't think that way.
Confidence is a practice, a repetitive, deliberate practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like you're born with confidence. No, no such things. Everyone can build their confidence level so long you dare to make a mistake with the trial and error, I would say.
Yeah, I agree. So basically, to all of the students, you have to practice. Talk to anyone. Talk to your lecturers. It also builds your confidence. It builds up. Then you can go to anywhere to network with everybody. So talking about networking, we have a little bit of playback from our previous event last month, which is the MMU Career Fair Cyberjaya 2023. So this is a little bit sneak peek about MMU Career Fair. Okay, that's the sneak peek from our last month career fair MMU Cyberjaya. So we're gonna have our MMU career fair in Malacca on August. So stay tuned for that, and also don't forget to follow on at MMU Career Fair. At MMU Career Fair to follow all of the information that we're gonna provide for you guys. And for Cyberjaya, we're gonna have it next year. So check out for all of the committee recruitment, companies that are gonna come, what kind of panel discussion is gonna have, what kind of workshop we're gonna have. It's all in the Instagram. So don't forget to check it out and get all of the information that you need. So it's already at the end of our podcast. Thank you so much to Mr. Darren
you.
for coming to our podcast. So
Yeah.
for me, I think the conclusion for this episode is just try. Try to build your network. Try to be confident during networking, and just put yourself out there, because you don't know what kind of opportunities will come to you. There's going to be different kinds of opportunity that will lead you to the right career and the right job for you.
Correct.
So for you, what do you think you can conclude from this episode?
I would say networking is socializing with intentions, because you want something out from certain network group. Networking is not a normal socializing event where you just go there and lepa lepa. But you have certain intention with plus curiosity to understand certain or to get a certain goal. Example, a job. Example, to know you better. Example, to sell you things.
So to know about the industry.
Yes, correct. So don't confuse network and socializing. They are two different things.
Network is not always about having knowledge and talking to other people. It's
No.
also you asking questions
Yes.
to know more.
Correct.
So it's always about the curiosity. When you have the curiosity, then you're gonna network more because you want more information for yourself. It's not all in the internet sometimes. It's also from people that go through some experience. So it's very important for you to network. So I think that's the end of our podcast for this month. So thank you so much to Mr. Darren. Thank you so much to Skyward. Thank you so much to He and She Coffee. Don't forget to go to He and She Coffee Cafe at the City Hasma Digital Library. And also, thank you so much to all of the viewers that watched this episode, the importance of networking. I hope that everybody can get insights from it, get inputs, and start to network, because this is your chance, this is your opportunity in this university, in MMU. So don't forget to catch our next episode on next month, and don't forget to follow us on MMU Career Connect to get all the information about our next podcast. And also Career Connections is going to be next month. When is it going to be? Check it out in our Instagram, and also workshops, panel discussion, everything is in the Instagram. So I'm Dee. Thank you so much for watching MMU Career Matters podcast, where all your careers matters. Bye!